From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Monday morning to you. The Flyway Focus Sports Report is brought to you by Cole Oil Propane, providing energy solutions for Flyway Conference Communities for over 100 years. Check them out at www.coleoilandpropane.com. 4 non-conference boys basketball games on Saturday, and Flyway teams went 2-2. Springs completed a tough 8-day stretch with a blowout win against a good Oakfield team. Springs doubled them up, 72-36. The Ledgers held Oakfield to just 4 two-point field goals and forced the Oaks into plenty of turnovers. The Ledgers finished with 15 steals as the team on the night. Junior Ben Baker had 3 of those. Baker on what the message was from Coach Kyle Krieger.
Tempo. He told us to push the ball, which they're not used to, and because of that, we caught them quickly. And they had a lot of turnovers.
Springs used its depth to continue to push the pace in transition. 14 Ledgers played and 12 scored in the win. Krieger says he hopes the team takes the performance and realizes it's how they have to play all the time.
You know, we're trying to impress upon the guys that, okay, we're pretty good, but we still have several steps that we can take to get better. And one of them is just the consistent effort defensively. And, you know, if we can bring the same energy that we did tonight all the time, we'll get better.
Emmett Hune had another highlight reel game. He finished with 17 and had back-to-back thunderous dunks in the first half. Noah Mowell finished with 13. Ben Baker had 8. Ledgers moved to 11-3. Laconia hosted Division V's top-ranked Sheboygan Lutheran on Saturday, and the Spartans knocked them off 73-66. Cash Farrell and Ethan Pino were both electric in the win. The pair combined for 53 of the team's 73 points. Farrell had 27, Pino had 26. The Spartans still have not lost in non-conference play. Lamira took a very good Kiel team to overtime, but ran out of gas there. 73-68, the loss for the Lions. They couldn't get the offense rolling in OT, only scoring 4 points. Jackson Gable had 13. Lamira's 3 standout sophomores also all in double figures. Keegan Kell had 13. Charlie Cole with 11, and Blake Stager finished with 10. And finally, Campbellsport dropped a 43-42 loss at home to Lake Country Classical Academy. Did not receive stats from that game. Saturday also featured a bunch of wrestling. Laconia finished 4th at the Nakusa Papermaker Punisher Invite. Colton Hogner won the 190-pound division. Graham Lemonis and Noah Larson were runners-up at 144 and heavyweight, respectively. Laconia's girls also wrestled at Nakusa. Savannah Britton and Adeline Last were both 3rd. Tessa Zock finished 2nd. Winnebago Lutheran was 4th at the Fox Valley Lutheran Scramble. WLA got wins from Levi Schwartz at 113 and Jackson Gill at 126. Clayton Ebert was a runner-up at 157. North Fondy Springs was 6th at the Bark Memorial Invite in Horicon. Isaac Kelnhofer and Travis Pucker were both runners-up, Kelnhofer at 106 and Pucker at 144. Baron Dowland finished 3rd at 113. St. Lawrence Seminary went 2-1 at the Eagle Duel Invitational. The Hilltoppers beat Mosinee and Rosholt and lost to Auburndale. And finally, Lamira's girls were at Wausau West at the Warrior Women's Challenge. Ashley Lucatero went 3-2 on the day. In hockey, Fondy lost 3-2 against Sheboygan. On to today's schedule, a light one, just 2 varsity events on the schedule. Mayville's girls basketball team will travel to Mesmer for a 6 o'clock game. Mesmer is 7-5. Destiny Weaver averages 28.6 points per game for the Bishops. Campbellsport's boys are on the road at Kewaskum. 7:15 tip against the Indians. Kewaskum is 4-8 on the year. Back in the morning, tell you those scores and preview Tuesday in the Flyway Conference. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.